The MCU's Guardians of the Galaxy team are about to take their last ride. However, a new Guardians team with a brand new leader can still rise. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is the last ride for the Marvel Cinematic Universe's current lineup of the Guardians team, bringing their story to an epic, and likely very emotional, end. As the Guardians of the Galaxy prepare for one last mission, it is clear that this phase of their MCU tenure is coming to an end. However, the Guardians of the Galaxy may not be entirely finished in the MCU. James Gunn and Marvel Studios have hinted at a potential future for the team, likely with a different lineup than in previous movies. When this new Guardians of the Galaxy team forms, certain characters are perfect to take over as its leader. 10. Stakar Ogord. Stakar Ogaer, portrayed by Sylvester Stallone, is the leader of the Ravagers, a federation of space pirates with teams stretching throughout the galaxy. He was once a member of a team similar to that of the Guardians of the Galaxy, which included Yondu Udonta, Martin X, Aletta Ogord, Charlie, 27, Mainframe, and Kruger. Recent trailers for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 have revealed that Stakar will return in the upcoming film, foreshadowing his future involvement with the Guardians. Furthermore, given the star-studded lineup of Stakar's team, it is entirely possible that the Ravagers will take over in the wake of the Guardians, becoming the MCU's new main spacefaring team. 9. Nebula. Karen Gillan's Nebula has had quite the redemption arc since her first appearance as Ronan the Accuser's henchman in Guardians of the Galaxy. Having found a family of superheroes in the Guardians, Nebula has grown more and more inclined to heroism, making her a possible new leader in future appearances. Although certain original Guardians like Star-Lord, Rocket, Drax, and Gamora likely won't be on the next iteration of the team, Nebula still has plenty of new stories to tell in the future of the MCU. Making her the leader of the new Guardians of the Galaxy would further her redemption arc as she trains other intergalactic misfits how to put their skills to good use. 8. Nova. Nova is one of Marvel's best cosmic heroes who has yet to make an appearance in the MCU. Despite his absence from the franchise, Nova's live-action debut seems imminent, especially as the MCU continues to delve into more cosmic storylines. When he does finally appear, Nova would fit in perfectly among the Guardians of the Galaxy. In addition to having a history with the Guardians of the Galaxy in Marvel Comics, Nova is a recognizable figure who would draw renewed interest to the franchise in the wake of its new direction. Moreover, making Nova the new captain of the Guardians would also test his leadership skills, opening plenty of new opportunities for the MCU's latest hero. 7. Cosmo the Space Dog. Cosmo, a dog in the Marvel Cinematic Universe wearing a space suit. Maria Bakalova debuted as Cosmo the Space Dog in the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, showing her cosmonaut canine working hand in paw with the eponymous heroes to establish Nowhere as their new main base. Moreover, Cosmo is set to become an integral member of the team in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 and in any future appearances thereafter. Cosmo the Space Dog is often portrayed as a leadership figure in Marvel Comics, whose telepathic powers offer an edge with a team as erratic as the Guardians of the Galaxy. Given her hard work in establishing the Guardians' new home base, Cosmo could very well become the new de facto leader of the group as they continue to grow in size and scale. 6. Lila. Rocket and Lila holding hands in Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 will introduce Lila, an anthropomorphic otter who shares a history with Rocket Raccoon. Little is known about Lila's upcoming live-action debut other than that she, like Rocket, was an experiment created by the High Evolutionary. Lila's future in the MCU remains unknown, but she could very easily serve as a pseudo-replacement for Rocket Raccoon after his swan song in GOTG 3. Carrying on in his place, Lila can make sure to preserve Rocket's legacy as she helps usher in a new era of the Guardians of the Galaxy. 5. Kraglin Upfontery. Kraglin, played by Sean Gunn, in the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special Looking Over Shoulder. Sean Gunn's Kraglin Upfontery is one of the newest characters inducted into the Guardians of the Galaxy, leaving the Ravagers behind sometime between the events of Avengers, Endgame and Thor, Love and Thunder. As Guardians of the Galaxy 3 brings one stage of the Guardians story to an end, Kraglin may be the one to carry on his teammates' legacy in future MCU projects. Kraglin has been around from the beginning of the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise but has only recently become a full-fledged member of the team. As such, he is the perfect leader of a potential new lineup, having had enough experience to learn from the original team but enough new energy to not simply repeat their old mistakes. 4. Captain Marvel. Brie Larson's Captain Marvel remains one of Marvel's most influential heroes as the multiverse saga continues to unfold. Carol Danvers is about to get a crash course in leadership during the events of the Marvels, which could be intended as a way to prepare her for future team-ups, perhaps even with the Guardians of the Galaxy themselves. Carol has worked with the Guardians on several occasions in Marvel Comics and has a power set that lines up with the team's general mission format. As such, she could be a perfect new recruit for the team's next iteration, giving her a chance to shine once more as a leader. 3. Adam Warlock. After sitting out several major crossover events in the Infinity Saga, Adam Warlock is finally making his MCU debut in Phase 5, with Will Poulter playing the Sovereign-created superhero. Although he will stand in opposition to the Guardians of the Galaxy in their upcoming film, Adam Warlock will certainly embrace his heroic side in future films and may even join the team by the end of their next adventure. Marvel Comics' Adam Warlock is a natural leader and has even reigned over multiple superhero teams at various times in his long history. His live-action counterpart must be treated with equal respect by Marvel Studios, who can maximize his introduction by putting him in charge of one of the MCU's most popular teams. 2. Mantis. Mantis is surprised in the MCU. Mantis, portrayed by Pom Klementieff, has finally begun to grow into her own as a character following the events of the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. As a result, it seems likely that she will survive the events of the upcoming film, remaining part of the team for any future appearances. Mantis has proven in recent years that she is a character worth following, whose story is only just beginning in the MCU. Given her depth of experience with the Guardians of the Galaxy, she is the perfect character to reforge the team and carry on the legacy of her fallen comrades. 1. Thor. Chris Hemsworth as Thor in Thor: Love and Thunder with arms spread. Chris Hemsworth's Thor may have a long history with the Avengers, but he certainly fits in better among the Guardians of the Galaxy. Following the events of Avengers, Endgame, Thor even traveled with the Guardians during their search for Gamora, building up a rapport with the team during that period of time. The MCU desperately needs to find Thor's rightful place in the franchise before his next appearance, and the Guardians of the Galaxy may offer the perfect solution. The team's humorous but heartfelt tone is perfect for the God of Thunder, who would thrive as he is finally given a chance to lead.